Hello.
Hello. I want to know if you could bring one thing from supernatural world to real life, what would it be?
There's a nice sofa in Hammer of the Gods. It's like a modern sort of white leather piece, and I think it would look lovely in my sitting room. I'd go with that. Rob?
Yeah, there's a rug in Chuck's house that would really bring the room together.
That actually would be nice. You're talking about like under the coffee table?
Yeah, it's sort of a oriental thing. Yeah, it's better. I would say my robe. I'd love to have my robe. Chuck had a signature robe. That's it, your time. That's your time. Really? Battery thing?
There, see?
What else did we bring back? I didn't get a lot.
Somebody has ideas. What are you saying?
How about the car? The car would be good to have.
Yeah, but then the next episode, they'd be like, let's get out of here. Where's our car?
I parked it here, did you?
Wait a minute, sure. Remember I told Rob...
Wait, let's back up. You pulled it.
The whole episode would be them walking to a parking structure. I could have sworn it was level 3.
Yeah, it was the 3rd floor.
Well, clearly it wasn't level 3. 42 minutes of that. With commercial breaks. Like, oh, at the end of the episode, oh, here it is, credits. All right, does that answer your question? Does that not answer your question, Roberto? There you go. Thank you for your question.
Well, it's something.
It's something. It was an answer. You go.
Hey, I was just wondering if they ever let you drive the car, like between takes or something, if you're ever allowed to just grab the wheel and, you know, spend an hour cruising around, picking up chicks.
Do you think that would work? Guy in a trench coat.
With that car, I'd get in.
You'd get in?
I feel like he wants to be alone with the car.
Wow, that's I would say forward of you. I've got a little Dodge rental outside. I don't know if would that do the trick for you? No, it's got to be the Impala. You know, they probably would, but I think it would look a little pathetic. You know, hey guys, I know that I'm not allowed to drive the car on the show, but would it be cool if I just drove it just a little bit just to feel what it's like? Everyone would be like, you loser. I'd have to steal it, but then I'd get caught and that would look lame too. I don't know. Yeah, it's a tricky situation. I would like to drive it.
Hi. In season 2...
Check out the Metallica shirt. That's sweet. Right on.
In season 2, Sam didn't get to drive the Impala on screen at all. Was there a reason behind that? And he's going to drive in season 3.
Because it's my car.
That's the answer, man. Personally, in the room, I always get pissed when they're like, and then Sam drives the Impala. I'm like, why can't you let him drive it? You know, so, yeah, it's Dean's car.
Yeah, like his Dean just got shot in the leg.
Hi, my name's Emily. I'm a huge fan. I had a question about what was your favorite props, Jensen, Misha, and Jared, like throughout the show. And yeah, I really love you guys.
Love you back. Thank
favorite
you.
props throughout the show?
Favorite prop. Baby is not a prop. No, baby is a part of me.
Now that Kaz is human, is he gonna get to learn how to drive the Impala?
No. He's just kidding, of course he is. No. He will. No. It'll happen.
Alrighty.
By the way, just say while the Impala is obviously a character in the show, and it's obviously Dean's car, Jensen himself has it's almost a sick proprietary thing about this car, and Misha the actor's not going to drive it, and Castillo the character's not going to drive it. I don't like
Teamsters drive it to set. I'm like, Frank, get out of the car, buddy. Give me the keys. I'll turn it around. Just saying.
Right. I got to drive the damn Impala. There was like the long shot, it was like pulling up to the house. Well, in the first episode I drove it, but I only went like 10 feet, you know, to pull up to like Mary's house real quick. And then, but in the other episode where we're like, everything goes down, we're heading out to the house, there's like that long dirt road. And the, like doubles drove it first for the long shot, but then they had to like see us getting out of the car. So I'm like, just a method, so I really need to feel what it felt like to come down that road so I can get out of the car and feel like we just came down the road and then there's monsters and shut up all of you! Like I need all of that. So I drove it down the road and I had the boys in the back and me and Amy in the front, and I'm like, it's like gravel dirt road, so I'm like, everybody's looking at me like, dude, you're only supposed to be like going like 5 miles an hour. I'm like, shut up! It was fantastic. Impala is America. That's America, that car.
I have a question about the Impala.
About what now?
The Impala.
Oh, the Impala, yes.
Is
Ask
there
away.
anything special that happened with the Impala while you were on the show?
Well, I know I did have the honor of being one of the few people to drive the Impala. The very first, that's right. And I had not seen the show, so I didn't know how special that was. And so I didn't quite understand why everyone seemed so nervous when I was driving. I'm an adult. I have a decent driving record. I don't know why everyone seems so uptight. And the shipper was like, okay, just, you know, don't open her up or anything. And so if you see it, there's one scene where I start to drive off and it's probably 5 miles an hour. So I was just absorbing all the nervous energy. This was back in my first episode, I think it was like 1952. For those of you who don't remember, I was on season -4. I played Andy Gallagher. And so yes, and I did get to drive the Impala, so yeah.
Yes.
Hi, Ruth, if you got to drive the Impala, where would you go, like, with the car, or where would Rowena go?
Vegas.
I'm from Vegas. I came here from Vegas. You have to go to Vegas.
I sat in the driving seat of the car. It's not that comfy. It takes a bit of driving, and when we were filming the episode with Jensen directing there, and a lot of you guys were out in the street watching, I felt like a rock star. Like, I feel like a rock star now, but that was like one of those other moments in your life. And Jensen's reversing the car round, and I'm like, does he really need to rev it that much? Boys and their toys. So I would love to drive the Impala. I think that would be a good scene.
Yeah.
Can you imagine their face? Can you imagine Sam and Dean's face when we were driving the Impala?
Oh, Dean would forget.
Holy Shimolian, she drives straight to Vegas. Thank you.
In fact, just recently, I don't think it's aired yet. Somebody decides to take the car, other than us, and while shooting a scene, we kind of run out, and the car takes off, and we're like, we get mad, and we get the car back, don't worry. But when shooting it, I run out. And it like burn out, like, wow! And I instantly was like, did she just do that? Thinking it was the actress in the car. I found out quickly it was her stunt double. Who's like a pro, car driver kind of thing. But I thought it was the actress, and I was instantly pissed. Like, she is not allowed to drive the car anywhere.
Get your own damn car. Thanks, brother.
Howdy.
Howdy.
So my question is for both of you. If the 67 Impala had never been created, I know, I'm sorry.
How dare you?
The 67 Impala had never been created, then neither would Sam and Dean. That back seat's got stories. Continue.
So if it's never been created, right, what vehicle do you think your characters would be driving?
Mystery Machine. I'd like to see Sam and Dean in like one of those weird serial killer vans. Because we have so much stuff. All the weapons, and we'd open it up and there'd be grappling hooks.
Like a 15-passenger van with no windows. Just like, what's in the back? Probably bodies.
There'd have to be a scene of us like rummaging through stuff, finding a body. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to salt and burn that one.
Oops. That's a good question. That would probably be a question for John Winchester, who was the original person who bought the family car.
Instead of the VW.
What? He was going to do it anyway. We already had the car. I just made sure he made the right choice that day. I don't know. We can debate about that later. I don't know.
Yeah, he was looking at the
A minivan? Listen, if you own a minivan out there, I'm sorry. I always think of this, there was a billboard that I saw one time and it was this new minivan and it just said, "Daddy like." And the first thing that came to my mind is like, no, Daddy does not like. I would say ice cream truck. It would, whatever
That's
it
actually a
is,
genius idea.
it would have to have a large trunk.
A hearse. The way we can explain the dead bodies that were like carting around.
Sure.
Just take it to the funeral home.
Look, if it was up to me, we'd be in a tank. A Humvee? Huh. What would you have us in?
69 El Camino Super Sport 454.
Yeah, but now all of our weapons are for everyone, for the display of everyone to see.
Yeah, but I mean half car,
Did they do it
truck,
454
it's fast,
69?
you can hide a lot of bodies in the back.
Ooh, false bottom in the El Camino, I like it. All right. Redemption.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hi, thank you so much.
Okay, so if you could be any other character but Cass, who would it be?
I mean, definitely not Sam or Dean, because those guys are like, the deck is stacked against them. They're mortals, they're up against these powerful forces. Dean has to deal with Sam, Sam has to deal with Dean. They have a shitty car that breaks down all the time.
Seriously, you're going to put like two guys who are constantly crisscrossing across the entire country in a 40-year-old vehicle?
50.
So fucking unrealistic. They would spend the entire time in a service station. They need a new Honda Civic. Something that gets great gas mileage. That's what they need. Sorry, I said it. I know. Oh.
There's going to be like a big write-in campaign. Kill Pinocchio.
Again.
I've never said something as inflammatory in my life.
Family!
I love baby, and I would never really say something like that. But it's completely unrealistic and totally unbelievable. I mean, I buy that these guys are going in and like, you know, sealing the gates to purgatory and slaying demons and stuff like that. But come on, a 40-year-old car?
50!
You can only suspend your disbelief so far.
Good morning.
Morning. Good morning.
So my question is, so yesterday at Misha's panel, he was talking about baby, and he kind
Sounds like it's going to be interesting.
Okay.
Please don't expose Misha.
Insulted baby, like it's a 40-year-old car, and I was.
It's 50-year-old. But he probably did say 40. That's what he said.
Kind of insulted baby, and I was wondering how do you guys feel about that?
Well, he can't do simple math. He's just jealous.
It's not that insulting coming from somebody who can't add.
I think he's always had this thing about he's the real number 3 on the call sheet. We've always reminded him, no, the car is.
Well, the difference is because the car's actually not even on the call sheet, but we know.
After Sam and Dean and the car, Misha's been in the most episodes, so he's trying to usurp and surpass.
How exactly did he insult the car?
He said it wasn't practical. The most practical,
He said it wasn't practical? And wearing the same clothes every single day is practical?
What's more practical?
Put on some sweatpants, dude. What?
He said it should be a Honda Civic.
It should be a Honda Civic?
And he said it can't logically happen.
The trunk would have like a pistol.
She's a practical old gas guzzler.
He's a gas guzzler.
He breaks down all the time.
He
said it could never logically happen.
He breaks down. I think he's talking about himself. He's jealous. Jealousy manifests itself in many shapes and sizes. That's how it is.
I mean, look, let's be honest. The car is not practical.
Why?
But it's awesome.
What else can hold weapons, dead bodies, and get away from people?
Yeah, I mean, look, we're in the middle bunkers. We've seen the middle letters bunker. We've seen the garage. We've seen all the cars that are there. There's probably something there that would be pretty cool to drive. But why? We've got the cool car.
Yeah, you do.
Don't enjoy your Honda Civic, you moron. Sorry, I get a little...